Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube in a couple weeks. Um, I just want to make it kind of short and sweet, and then I'm going to hopefully make another video soon for you all that's a little bit longer and in-depth detail, but I just want to tell you what's up real quick. Basically, we went back for our follow-up. My levels had dropped from 40,000 to 20,000 within a week. I still had not spotted or cramped. And then the day after my appointment, I started spotting. I spotted for about 4 days, and then it turned into like what seemed like a normal period. And that lasted for a couple of days of a normal period, and then the next day it was cramping real bad. I was taking like Tylenol and ibuprofen, rotating them every 3 hours. Just to take the edge off of the pain. Heat pad actually worked better than that. And then I ended up passing the baby on September 28th, and several small blood clots, and this continued for 2 to 3 days. Then the bleeding kind of worried me a little bit because I'm a smaller person. I started taking iron pills, and one day at work, because I continue to work through all this, I couldn't even get off the toilet. I was just kept dripping, and I was like, is this normal? I don't know. So I called my doctor. They had me come in the next morning for a transvaginal ultrasound just to see what all's left, and go from there. What was left was the sac and still some fluid, which, I don't know a whole lot about miscarriage, but if the baby passed, I don't understand how the sac didn't pass. But and then I go back for another appointment this coming Monday, have blood drawn again, which will be about a little over 2 weeks from the last time when they dropped from 40 to 20, and another follow-up. Today is Saturday the 7th, so that will be in 2 days that I go back to the doctor. So I am contemplating having a D&C because I've actually got a new job, and I start next week sometime. But I'm not sure. It's just kind of up in the air right now, but I feel like this new job is a new start for us. It's actually more opportunity, better pay, and I kind of feel like now there may have been a reason for why all this has happened to us. I've cried a lot, but I also know, this is in God's hands, and there's a reason for it. And I feel like part of the reason is, He wanted to give me this opportunity to start a new job. And anyways, I have, after those days of bleeding heavy, it's tapered off. It's just spotting / brownish reddish, and I'm only wearing a panty liner now. So I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think the sac has passed because I feel like that would have been more bleeding. So I'm gonna ask the doctor tomorrow, based on my levels, do you think I'm going to pass the sac? Do you think I need a D&C? Or is there any kind of medicine you can give me to make me pass the rest if I need to? I'm also gonna ask him when we can go back to having sex again. And when we could start trying again based on what happens tomorrow with my levels and everything. So I'm just going to go from there, and that's basically all the update is. So sorry I just kind of hurried this along. I'm kind of cleaning and stuff. Sorry y'all. My best friend showed up, so I had to cut it off for a few minutes, and then I had to go get a haircut. But yeah, I'm not trying to sound like I'm don't care about what's happened and everything, but literally I have broken down so many times about it, and I'm now to the point where I want to move forward with everything, and that may, like I said, include the D&C, which is fine. If you have had a D&C, please post comments below. I have heard that you are very fertile after a D&C, which we're wanting to try again. I'm not sure how soon we want to try. I think fairly soon. My husband wants to try fairly soon. I want to at least get like like normal period cycle to know where I'm at, because if you've watched my previous videos, I got off of the pill and I never had a period after that. So I'm not sure if my period's gonna come about every 28 days like normal, or if it's not. So I really want to actually have one period, a normal period, without being on the pill, and know how many days my cycle is about, and that way I'm not in the same situation as I was this time, like with questioning, well, maybe I wasn't that far along and this and that. So basically I need to have the DNC, have another period, and and then have another period. I need to probably do 2 cycles before we try again. So that way we're looking at December or January, hopefully trying again. So probably, more like December. But anyways, that's all that I wanted to update you with. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. It's been really hectic with the bleeding and working through all this, my appointments, and then I got called for this other job, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like it just came out of nowhere, which I had kind of known that I may get a call about this job previously before my first doctor's appointment, and I had decided at that point I did not want to take the job being pregnant. I just didn't want to start another job and know that I wouldn't have short-term disability, and know that I wouldn't have insurance for 90 days. I would have to go to the doctor being pregnant. So I had already chose not to take the position, even though it was better, opportunity and better pay. We just couldn't afford to go that long with, not having insurance and that sort of thing. So, I feel like, I feel at peace with it now, because after all this happening and me getting this call and getting this job, I feel like this is a great opportunity. I'm actually going to be working again with my best friend, and I'm so excited. We've worked together before, and we work good together. We're both hard workers, conservative, and we believe that if you work hard, you are rewarded in the end, and I feel like this is my reward. I'm starting like $1.25 more on the hour for pay, and my medical and dental insurance is paid for in full by the company I'm working for. I'm going to be working for it's a bank, but it's not a normal like bank. It's a mortgage division part of a bank, and we do mortgage loans only, process them, close on them. I'm actually going to be the administrative assistant and answering the phone and mailing out letters and all kind of computer type stuff. But I'm very, very excited for this opportunity, and I can't wait to start work. I'm just hoping it doesn't get in the way if I have to have a DNC later on. I'm sure they'll understand if I have to be off one day. It's just a quick procedure. But anyways, I have blabbed enough. I said this was going to be a short video, and now it turned into be like a 10-minute long video. But y'all, I love y'all, and thank you for your support. And we will chat again soon, and I will let you know what the doctor says Monday, and what my levels are and how that goes about. So thank you all for your prayers and your thoughts during this time. And like I said, if you've been through this before, leave me a comment. I would gladly appreciate it. It's nice to have people to relate to. Thanks, y'all, and have a great Saturday.